Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, outside, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them hands, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, you. What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. So a fantastic day inside of the True Trading Group chat, and over 50% gain on Tesla. Tesla having its worst day. Having its worst day of the year. You got to go all the way back, okay, till January in order to have this bad of a day for Tesla. Trade of the day inside of the True Trading Group chat room today was Tesla to the downside, Tesla to the short side. It's where members were able to capitalize the most on an over 50% gain on put options. We're going to break it down. We're going to show you guys the entire setup. We'll give you the analysis. We'll walk you through the trade. We're going to go over with you also earnings that are coming out here after the bell. The earnings season is still continuing as the markets had a little bit of a pullback day today, and go over what we expect in the final trading day of the week tomorrow before we get into all of your major tech earnings. All right, so you're going to start to get some of the bigger tech names. You're going to start to come out with earnings next week. Today was a little bit more of a disappointing earnings release. You had better earnings last week to kind of start off earnings season. Now you're kind of getting into the second week of it, and the earnings are starting to slow just a little bit, specifically Tesla, with a major disappointment on margins. Okay, and Tesla stock, we were covering the earnings yesterday live when the earnings first came out, then the conference call, and the stock extended to the downside late in the evening hours. Right before trading stops at 8 p.m. Eastern, it extended further to the downside. And then today, huge gap down, and that left you with a beautiful setup on the daily chart. It was actually a pretty easy, straightforward play. We're going to break it down and explain it to you all so you can identify the exact same type of setup going forward. Specifically during earnings season, you want to watch out for these type of plays, the gap down and the continuation, call it the gap and go. Okay, where you get a gap and then it continues in the direction of the gap. When you have earnings season specifically, you get a lot of these type of patterns that appear. So we're going to break it down and explain it to you guys all right here on this live stream. What's up, guys? My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. For those who don't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that's available to the retail trader. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you folks have come to the right place, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here. Totally free. Where myself, other TTG pro trading moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis to help you become better traders. So take a moment and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss out on anything that we say here. Why? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at a fund in New York City where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch even $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods, we've helped thousands of traders reach their goals of achieving profitability. We actually have members in over 100 different countries now, truly a global platform and a global community here at True Trading Group. And that's because we take university level curriculum, simplified version of the courses and the educational program I learned at the fund. And we've created that and turned it into trading and investing courses that cover stocks, options, crypto, and futures. It also covers day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing. So there's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. But then we take that university level of curriculum and we pair it with today's top stock market tools. These are tools that give you more information, that help you make better decisions, that can increase your chances of success. The problem is these tools are very expensive if you were to go directly to these companies yourself. We know that. We spend years building relationships with these firms so we can put their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. Saves you around $5,000 to $6,000. We'll also giving you access and showing you how to use some of the top tools that are used by some of the most successful traders on the street. If they're using them, so should you. We give you access to them, include with your membership, and show you how to use them, most importantly. You'll also get access to all of our members, the most supportive, helpful, and a successful community of traders that you guys are ever going to find that generally give a damn whether or not you succeed or fail. And of course, you get all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the other moderators that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of around 80%. Now going on the last 3 years. So again, if you're new, subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications. You never want to miss out on any of these live streams. So real quick, guys, we'll kind of head things on over, and I want to see, as we have a couple of companies that are coming out here with earnings. One of them that I want to touch on very quickly is actually CSX. CSX is heading to the upside right now. This is probably one of the most important ones of the earnings that we're getting here today after the close, and it is a beat. Okay, CSX, this is the railroad company. So when you want to try to get action or try to get information on what's going on with the economy, transportation stocks, and the railroad companies, these are really good indications of that type of activity. And it is a beat on earnings per share. It is also a beat on revenue. 48 cents earnings per share. The expectation was 43 cents. Sales came in at 3.71 billion. Expectation was 3.58 billion. And that is a very nice beat. That is a very nice beat there for CSX, giving you some insight into the overall activity of the economy. And you got a major resistance level on CSX. For those of you that are going to be looking for possible trades on this, major resistance up here once you get to around $33. Not sure if we're going to be able to clear out this resistance. It's been a resistance basically for the last 6 to 8 months or so. You go all the way back to September. You see the resistance in September, and then resistance there in November, December, January, and February. So now you're getting this move here. I would look for resistance once you do get up there. That is for ticker symbol CSX that just came out with earnings. But speaking of earnings, guys, we got to turn our attention over here to Tesla. All right. Just an unbelievable sell-off today on Tesla. It is the worst day that Tesla has had, down 10%. It's the worst day the stock has had since January. The stock's actually been recovering pretty nicely after the huge sell-off to finish off 2022. 2022, the stock got absolutely gutted for the last 3 months. October, November, December was just a brutal time frame for Tesla. Then you had this nice recovery. You had this nice recovery to start off 2023. The stock has actually been one of the biggest gainers of the year on the NASDAQ when you look at what we've done so far. But they had their earnings yesterday. And the biggest concern with Tesla was compression of their margins. They're trying to keep up with other Chinese EV makers. Everybody focuses on Tesla being the dominant brand in the United States. The United States only makes up 9% of the electric vehicle industry. Europe makes up 24%, and China makes up like 60% of the electric vehicle market. Tesla may not have that much competition here in the United States. They are by far the dominant EV brand. Yes, the other major automakers are coming out with their own electric vehicles. They are pushing into that industry. They are taking market share, but nowhere near at the same level of competition as you see from the companies in China. And the companies in China specifically are very, very cheap cars. So your Tesla is trying to compete with other brands that have prices, other vehicles are half of that of the Model 3, the Model Y, some of the lower level entry models for Tesla. And it's a problem for Tesla. They've had to continuously cut their prices, and that has crushed their margins. That's why Tesla stock has sold off as much as it did. Elon Musk came out on his conference call and said, I still expect us to meet the 1.8 million unit sales for 2023, which means that's how many cars they expect to sell in 2023. So he maintained that guidance. The stock didn't drop 10% because of a guidance issue. It dropped 10% because the company's becoming less profitable as they are forced to lower their prices to compete with other brands in China. Okay, this is a company that used to have operating margins in the mid-20s. And over the last couple of quarters, those operating margins have really started to compress and are getting lower and lower and smaller, which means the company is becoming less and less profitable. And that is a concern for investors. And that showed up today in this big move to the downside. Now, people always look at big movers during the trading day. And they always try to figure out, well, how am I supposed to know that a stock is going to give you follow through? How am I supposed to know a stock's going to go down? How am I supposed to know a stock's going to go up? I was on this live stream last night with you guys talking about Tesla specifically when the earnings came out. We analyzed, we talked about the earnings right when they happened. And the stock initially had a gap down. but we gapped down and we stopped around 172, still above a very key level of support, which we identified and discussed yesterday of 164. So if you were on the live stream yesterday, you remember very plain and simply, we talked about 164 being a big level of support and looking for a bounce off of 164. That's exactly what transpired today. But the game plan today was a little bit different from what we were discussing because of what happened on the conference call after we did our live stream. Okay. So after we did our live stream, that call continued and Tesla stock sold off further. Right. So you always have to be careful when you get earnings. You usually have two moves when a company comes out with earnings. You get the initial algo move from the alert of the earnings numbers themselves. So when a company comes out and they publish their earnings, algos react to the numbers. Then they have their conference call. And the conference call, the action that takes place after the conference call is typically fueled then by human decision. Once analysts get to listen in on the conference call, they listen. What does the CEO have to say? What does the CFO have to say? What are the short-term hurdles that they anticipate in the near future? How are they going to overcome them? What do they expect going forward? What were the details of why they might have missed on earnings per share this quarter? All of that gets talked about on the conference call, and humans are able to then digest that information and then make further decisions. That sent Tesla stock trading further to the downside, and it set up for us a beautiful short trade today, which was trade of the day. Inside of chat, again, members of TTG able to bank over a 50% gain on put options on that trade today on Tesla. We will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Okay. Anyone that's on this live stream right now that is not a member of True Trading Group, you guys may not know this just yet because you've only experienced us on these live streams. But every day before the market opens, not only do you get watch lists from the moderators and myself, what stocks we're looking at, where we're going to be buying them, where we're going to be shorting them. So you know exactly what the game plan is. But we go over all this stuff live with you inside of our chat room, even before the market ever opens. This way, members of True Trading Group have a very clear and specific plan of attack of where they're going to try to make money before the market even opens. That helps you remain calm, that helps you remain focused, and that helps you put yourself in the best possible position to profit on the trading day. Members of True Trading Group, true or false? Did we or did we not talk about shorting Tesla 169? We talked about bouncing off of 164, short 169, look for the rollover. Did we or did we not? Because I know there's a lot of viewers on here that are not part of the group. So you guys, I don't expect you just to take my word for this stuff. So members of TTG that are obviously with me in the pre-market session, you guys can go ahead right now and you can comment, hey, yeah, true or false? Actually, yeah, Mike went over this with us before the market ever even opened. And then we were able to capitalize on that to the downside off of a beautiful short setup. I call this short setup this is a short setup that's just called, it's any type of gap setup. It's called a gap and go. Now, typically the gap and go is a chart pattern and chart setup that you typically will see to the upside. It's called when a stock gaps up and it continues higher, but it can also work itself out to the downside as well. Okay. Now I don't want to call it a gap and crap because a gap and crap is when a stock gaps up and then it fails. It gives the entire gap up back. That's a gap and crap. So gap and go is gap up and it continues higher. Gap and crap is gap up and it moves back to the downside. I just call this a gap and go to the downside. It works both ways. And today was a very good example of that. And what I want you to take away from this trade setup that I'm about to go over with you in just a moment is learning how to identify resistance levels that you can short against rather than chasing a stock down at support levels, where a lot of inexperienced traders go wrong and they find themselves on the wrong side of trades, or you get stopped out, but it ends up you were right the whole time. A lot of that has to do with you are entering your trades in the wrong place. Rather than you trying to short a stock as it's falling, short the stock as it is bouncing into a resistance level. That's a trading style that you guys are going to learn at True Trading Group. Let price come to you rather than you go to price. That does multiple things. Drastically improves your entry points, which means you're getting into your positions way closer to your stop loss so you can manage your risk much, much, much better. And it also allows you to get a much bigger position size because your risk is so much smaller. So now when the trades that you're right on, you're going to make so much more money because your position size is so much larger. It's like if you're getting short at 169 with a stop loss at 171, rather than you getting short at 167.50 with a stop loss at 170, you can get a much bigger position size on the former, right? So that is how you guys can make a lot more money on the trades that you're right on, and also control your risk much better on trades that you're wrong on. Okay, so you make more when you're right, you lose less when you're wrong. It's the whole concept of trading, right? You're all going to make losing trades. We all make losing trades, but you got to make more when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. And that lesson is going to help you do just that. You don't have to guess anymore with this, guys, when you join True Trading Group. I have a quick video clip for you. Okay. This video clip is from inside of the True Trading Group chat room. It's not from YouTube. It's from inside of our chat room before the market ever even opened, where we went over with you very specifically the game plan for Tesla. And you'll hear me discuss in this video waiting to get short. Don't let the market open and pound that short right off the bell, because it's such a huge gap down. You wait for the bounce. And if you got short right off the opening bell, you most likely got stopped out on the move to the upside and missed the better short setup. Stop chasing and start identifying the proper areas for you to enter trades. This is a quick video clip. I want to play this for you guys. Again, this is my analysis pre-market, before the market ever opened, telling TTG members the entire plan of attack, how we're going to make money on Tesla. Let's play the clip.
So we got to touch on Tesla first. Tesla really deteriorated, guys, as you know, after they reported their earnings. You had that initial sell-off off the earnings announcement, but then late in the session, we really sold off. So this thing was pretty steady around 174, and then it just rolled over at like 6:30 in the afternoon or 6:30 in the evening Eastern time, and sold off down to 169. We opened up pre-market today, sold off further. Now you're 165. This is a level of support. So I talked about this on the live stream yesterday. If you look at this 163 to 164, that is a level of support. And if you look at the bottom right of my screen, you'll see there is a support level here, and there is a support level here. And since we're sitting right at this level, I'm not going to try to do anything for a short at this level, but you may get a bounce from here that takes you back up into what I believe will be shortable levels. So when you see one, look at the top right of my screen where I have the pre and post market data. You have two very clear levels. 169, you'll see pre-market. There's resistance. After hours yesterday, support. And then prior to that, you've got the 172 prior support level from earnings. So what I'm going to look for is this 164 level. Is it enough support to cause a bounce in Tesla that takes you back into this zone that I then believe becomes a shortable zone on Tesla to see if it can work its way back to the downside? And I'm going to look for Tesla to get to a minimum of 155. 155 is a gap entry point from January 26th. And then a gap fill, a gap fill takes you all the way down to like 146. You know, for Tesla to do that, I think would take some time. But I do believe that it's very possible for us to see that gap entry of 155 within the next couple of days. And that's how I'm going to look to see if there is a trade there for us on Tesla.
Verbatim what this stock did today. Right down to basically the penny both ways. So let's recap what we just said. So what did we just say? What did you just hear? Okay. I said, I'm not going to look to get short right off the open in front of this 164 level because I think it's an area of support, and I don't want to get short down there, as I think it's going to be enough to make us bounce into the 169 area. That's what you heard me just say. Well, right off the opening bell, we opened up, we're at 165, and from 165, we pushed up to 169.70. If you jump the gun too early and you get short right off that opening bell, the chances of you getting stopped out on this push is very high. So rather than you sitting there and saying, okay, well, I'm going to pound the short right off the open because there's this negative news, identify resistance levels, wait out the bounce. It is a much higher probability setup. It is much better risk reward. Okay. You don't have the pressure of having to enter a position right at the opening bell when all of the volatility and all of the chaos and all of the thousands of orders are all coming through at the exact same time. Wait for that storm, that tornado of order flow and volatility. Wait for it to settle so you can have a much more calculated entry. That is what we discussed pre-market. This is the stuff that you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. Okay. Not only will you learn to identify these zones of entry for yourself, but the mods and I give you this every morning. So every morning, just like you heard me say, we go over with you, let's say the 4 or 5 different stocks that are our top focuses, where we think the best opportunity is, and what are the price zones we want to buy, what are the zones and the prices that we want to short, so you know exactly what to look for before the market even opens. Right? I know a lot of you guys are busy. You have responsibilities during the day. You've got full-time jobs or you have kids, whatever it is. You don't have the time to sit there before the market opens in front of your computer and go through all this stuff. That's fine. We do it for you. Let us do the heavy lifting for you. Let us help you identify where the best opportunities are. And that's exactly what happened today with Tesla. Okay. You see the gap down. We pushed right up into that 169 level. You found resistance, just like we said. And the stock absolutely rolled over and just got demolished. Look at this thing, just completely got crushed. The worst day this stock has had all year, resulted in over 50% gain for members on put options. So whether you're shorting the equity up there at 169, rolling it all the way down, or you guys are in the put option, which one of our moderators in True Trading Group was in that put option, leading members through that trade options, going through that entire short trade with you guys. I want to bring on one of TTG's pro trading moderators that absolutely crushed this trade today. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Shy.
Yo, yo, yo.
There she is. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, just like super calm, cool, collected. Like, oh yeah, Tesla, no big deal. You know, it just is what it is.
You keep saying 50, we were over 70%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Over 70%.
There we go.
I'm sorry. Over 70%.
There we go.
My mistake. Over 70%. Way to go, Billy Bullish, 68%. If you guys made money on Tesla today, sound off in chat. Tell us how you did. We love it when the whole team hits. So if you guys made money in chat today with Tesla, sound off. Tell us how you did. You know, we love to hear it. 68% gain for Billy Bullish. You know, I love it. Everyone's giving you the cha-ching, Shy. They're all giving you the cha-ching. Incredible.
The cha-ching. It was a good day.
So walk us through, kind of talk to me about the Tesla trade. Last contract was 102% gain for Joel. For Joel. Yeah. Heather Hill on fire, Heather. 59% gain today for Heather. Great job. You know, I love to see it. Guys, what it comes down to, flat out, plain and simple, members, the vast majority of members of True Trading Group, they're making money. They're becoming better traders. A lot of it has to do with this, the analysis that they're getting on a daily basis and the work that they're putting in, getting educated, being led by a group of professional traders that help them identify these levels. You don't have to take my word for it. I honestly don't expect you to take my word for it. Matter of fact, you shouldn't necessarily take my word for it. Listen to members, because they're the people that are in the exact same position you are. They're in your shoes. Members of True Trading Group, you tell me. If you're making money, you're becoming a better trader, I want you to go ahead and type the $ in chat right now. Again, if you are making money and becoming a better trader, go ahead and type the $ in chat right now. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, my advice, pay attention to how many people are about to up this way. Pay attention to how many people are about to type the $. Way to go, Rob. 75% gain for Rob.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yes, yep. 75% gain for Rob. Unbelievable. 60% gain. Yo, my boy OG Chris. What's up, man? 60% gain for my boy OG Chris. Yes, you know I love it, man. So you guys can see all these people that are typing the $, right? These people typing the $, they're no different from you, okay? The only difference is that they've received a real education. They're led by a group of not just one, but 9 professional traders during every trading day. They have access to some top trading tools that the market has to offer. And they're part of a community of traders that genuinely cares whether or not each other succeeds or fail. All those people that you see typing the $, It's not just the mods that help them. They help each other. And that's what I mean by when I say welcome to the family when you join True Trading. The members generally help each other. They generally care about each other's successes. Mike Doyle, this is incredible. Mike Doyle rejoined TTG last Monday. 8 of 9 green days. Account is up 37%. Thanks, Mike and TTG fam. Yes. Hell yeah, Mike. That's what I'm talking about, brother. See, I was glad to see you leave, but I'm now sure you're happy that you're back, baby. Paul Parker, 50% gain. Bruce, 120% gain. Now we're talking, folks. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of action that is in this market day in and day out, and it's just the very beginning of earnings. It's just the beginning of earnings. We're just getting started. Then you have a Fed meeting coming up on May 3rd. You had Netflix earnings. You had Tesla earnings. You're going to start to get Apple and Microsoft and Alphabet and Amazon and NVIDIA and AMD. You're going to start to get all of those companies going to start giving you earnings. Datadog and Snowflake, etc. This is just the very beginning. All right. So Shai, roll with me here. Talk to me about this trade. How did you do it? What was the analysis?
I mean, you kind of gave the analysis, but this was my number one idea for today. Tesla, I like the high volatility stocks, and Tesla moves probably crazier than anything else. And I came on the mic this morning, and because I couldn't alert, because I traded this both ways today, and I think a lot of people traded it with me. But during pre-market, I came on the mic and I said, off the open, I'm buying calls, right? And I want us to get up to that 169, 170 level, and then I'm switching to puts. And like that was my analysis. And I said, as soon as the market opened, and I will do this sometimes, like when you see a stock gap down to like a key support level, or maybe a moving average or something like that, I may just buy calls off the open, because typically you get shorts covering, because let's say you you bought Tesla for earnings and you got your move. Typically when the market opens, they sell, and then you get like a nice little pop if it's on the key support. So I came on the mic and said, I'm buying calls as soon as the market open. I'm not going to be able to alert it, but I'm hopping in. And then when we get to like 168, I'm hopping out, right? Because I said, I don't think we're going to move that much, but I think we can catch like a $3-4 move up. And then I'm switching to puts. So like that was the game plan. So the market opened, I hopped in calls. I kind of walked the members through. The calls told them when I was in, when I was getting out, and then I switched to puts, and I hopped into 167 and a half puts for next week. I bought them at 520, and we just took profit off the whole way down. I mean, we even had a chance to reload some of them. Some members reloaded at 165 during the day. But all in all, just a great trade, an easy trade. That level was never in question. We never got back up there to 169 throughout the whole day. So just a simple, easy, buy it, set your sell orders, and then relax. And just watch it rip.
It's beautiful. And guys, that's what I'm getting at there. It's like you heard in the video clip that we just played talking about that 164 level being support enough to get us up to that 169, and then you go ahead and take that short entry and Shai in both ways. The long side off the open to catch like that $4 or $5 pop from.
Yeah, like we caught like a 30-40% move off the open, and then switched to puts and caught like a 70% move. So we just traded it both ways.
That's it. And that's what I'm saying. Like if you guys are quick and you like to get in and out quick, then okay, take them both ways. Or if you're just like, listen, I like to be a little bit more relaxed. I like to just I don't like the craziness of them. Okay, well then just wait for it to get into that short zone that we talked about. It was Shai's number one play for the day. You heard me go over that. One of the top trade ideas of the day for me as well. And that's what I really like. I really like when multiple moderators have the same idea and they have the same plan, they see the same levels, they see the same setup, and they both, or two of us or three of us or four of us all have a high conviction level trade. I mean, guys, when it's almost like the stars are aligning when you have something like that come to fruition, and that 169 level is just absolute money. And then the rest of this was just history. So talk to me about the put side, because I know the call side was a nice little appetizer, but the main core.
Yeah, let me read to you like my if you don't mind, let me read to you my watch list like verbatim.
Sure.
I said Tesla. I said I would expect some short covering once the market opens. Looking at calls at the open for a move back close to the 100-day moving average, right around 170, and then puts off that level back to 165. I have the 421 because I played it close for the call, so I had this week 170 call on watch. Extremely volatile quick trade, and then the 428 167 puts on watch. So like verbatim.
Sick. So money. And guys, you get all this pre-market. This is what you're not understanding. Guys, again, members, do you or do you not? True or false? Do you or do you not get this information before the market even opens? True or false? Because I know there's people that are watching this live stream that probably can't believe it. They're probably calling BS. They're like, oh, anybody can come on a live stream and tell me what the stock did earlier in the day. They don't know because they're not there. So members of the trading group, you've got to be the ones. Let all these people know what they are missing out on. The money-making opportunities that are out there every single day inside of the True Trading Group chat room. You be the ones. Let them know. Again, if you guys are not members, my advice is just to pay attention to how many people are commenting in chat, because that's the best way for you to tell whether or not something is right for you, because these are your peers, right? If these people can do it, so can you. So you guys get this every day pre-market.
Yeah, so the put side of it was like pretty simple, like grab the calls, we get up to 160, like 169, 168, and then I grabbed the puts but before the drop, and then we start making lower highs, so when you start making those lower highs, it's on,
And you were what?
I mean,
was it? You got them like right after 10 o'clock, or was it around?
Right after 10 o'clock.
Around 10 o'clock, right? So it was like right in here.
Yeah.
The entry for now the puts after the quick call trade. So the entry of the put, and again, guys, it's against this 169 level, right? So like this was the level that we were talking about. You saw the video clip just a few moments ago. That's the level. So now switches it to the short after that level rejects. You see the strong rejection there, a nice rejection off that resistance. So now grab the puts. You never tested this level again. And then what contract was it? It was the
167.5 for next week at 520.
Okay, so the 167.5 strike, the April 28th expiration, guys. So that's going to be next Friday's at $5.20. And then you guys can just see a nice little, we formed like a nice little wedge here, like a nice little kind of a nice little pennant here. And then you just got the follow through move. Once that pennant once that wedge broke, and then it just rolled over, man. It just rolled over.
And look at that volume increase on that break.
Yep. Right.
If you can see the volume increase on on the break.
There.
And then we got to that 165 level, took some profit. And then I wrote the rest down to 162, took some profit. And then I said I'm going to take some right above the 160, like right above 160. So it was almost bottom ticked it, but it was like 160, like 70 something. I took some profit, and then I'm just holding like a small piece of it just to see if we get further downside.
I like it.
But out of book position, so just 3 take profits, and fairly easy trade.
I love it. The trade really never tested you. You had the first take profit, kind of the conservative one, and then you got beautiful extension, really pulling out bulk profits, and then a runner, right? Holding a piece.
Yeah, just a runner.
With this much of a breakdown, guys, we'll go to the daily chart right now. And if you heard when we were discussing on that other video clip, when you broke this level, right, this support level around this 164, your next structure is really the gap entry of 155. And that is going to be this previous day's low right there. That was from January. You had that big gap up. That's your next structure. If you get underneath this level that you guys see here, that's going to be your next structure. And then you have a gap fill that takes you all the way down to like 146. But I do think that after a disappointing earnings like you saw, the high volume breakdown, the gap under the 100-day, I think you can get another day or two of downside here. Even if you have like a small green day tomorrow and like it kind of flirts back with like the mid 160s, seeing if you can get some follow through to the downside, I think it's worth the runner. But again, Shy's out of the bulk of her position. The profit's in her pocket. It's the safest place for it. But I think holding on to a little piece and see if you can get a runner I think it's a good idea, and just
Yeah, and if we get back to 165, I may reload like a tier one, like just to have like a little bit, like not giving back all of my profit, but just to have a few more contracts. So like if we do get a dead cap bounce tomorrow up to that, because that 165, 164 level, that was a tough level to break, and now I would expect that level to act as resistance instead of support now. So if we get back up there and we test that level again, like for some reason, if the market is green tomorrow and Tesla gets back to 164, 165, and if Tesla cannot get over 165, I will add back to that position just to have some, and I'll hold those over the weekend, just to expect a further move down.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's really good analysis, Shai. Yeah, guys, I'm just so you guys see on my screen now, the 165 level that she's referring to, that was your initial morning low off the gap down. And then that's the level and then when it broke there just after 11 o'clock, again, another increase in volume. And then you'll see once it broke, it became resistance. And you see how denied, was unable to then get back and reclaim that initial low. And then the sell-off continued. Right. And then the sell-off continued. So that's where that level is coming from. So you guys can maybe draw this line on your screen right around that 165 zone. And if you do get a bounce into that 165, can't get back above it again, that's what Shai's referring to. That's going to be the area. So it would be right around here where the trade would get reloaded. Okay. Reloading the position because, she's in a small piece right now. So reloading that position to look for the more follow through to the downside. Okay. So there you go.
And then I had and I may go after the 165. So we had a lot of volume come in on those options contract. And for those of y'all who don't know me, if your first time, I'm not a pro head trader, from a hedge fund or anything like that. I got all my training from TTG, and I've been able to quit my job. I've been able to be successful. I've been able to analyze these trades for myself and for members. And this is just getting. I've been with TTG almost 2.5 years now. So first year, just straight education. Now I'm consistently profitable, and I do this full time now, right? So came in AMC, GME, lost a lot of money, and now this is what we do. Like we cha-ching, we make good trades, and we have losing trades, but we manage our risks and we manage our losses. But Tesla is a type of trade that if you catch a good Tesla move, it can set you up almost for the year. If you like, it can really do some nice work to your P&L if you catch another one. So I plan to kind of ride this out a little bit, maybe just reload in as we go along. And next week, let's say we push up again, maybe get from 155 back up to 162 because that was a little minor resistance. Maybe I get in the 160s. So I plan to kind of play this zone for a while.
Awesome. I love it. You see, Jorge Garcia says, coming from other group chat, I, in all honestly, attest that they show you exactly how to trade, how to find your own ideas as well as what they are doing. Excited to continue. I'm just starting to get it. I love it, man. Just awesome. Jorge Garcia, great job, man. Let me see who's on the live stream right now. I've got something really cool I want to show some people. I got something really incredible, actually. I think it's a complete game changer for all traders of all skill levels. If enough people respond to this question, I'm going to show you guys something incredible. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG. If enough people are on here that are not members and you guys are new, I want to show you something really, really, really incredible. I know some members of True Trading Group already got a glimpse of this, but if you guys are not members, type the letters TTG. And if enough people respond, I'll show you guys something that I guarantee is going to just blow your mind. Let's see. We got Jake the Snake, Steven, welcome back. Delit, Rob Costello, how are you? Nice. Octo Spy caught the Roku trade. Yes, that was another one today.
Mike, your analysis has been like,
it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Let's see. Rob, Cyrus, Big Balls, Trader, I like it. Sensor, Troy, Born to Lead, East Coast.
Dale.
Nice. Raul said, guys, I don't know. That's not enough. That's not enough. There's not enough people typing TTG. I don't know. If there were more of you, then I would show you guys something incredible. But I feel like that's not enough. If you guys are not members, go ahead and type TTG. Like I said, if depending on how many people responded, I would have showed you guys something pretty cool. Yes, Gold Miner, great job. Gold Miner with a 90% gain today on those Tesla puts. His second week as a member. Great job, Gold Miner. Reginald, awesome. Oh, here we go. We got some couple others here. John, Cyrus, Hammer. I don't know. Guys, listen, put it this way. We were so busy launching this new tool. We were so busy launching this new tool today that the price is actually still $10.93 because this was a new product, a new tool that we just launched to help all of our members. Lee Watt, Virgil, the Husky, G. Davis. What do you think, Adam? That's enough? You think we got enough of them? You
got Cyrus, John,
G. Davis.
Yep, Husky Giant.
Yeah. Adam, you want to come on and show them the new tool? Guys, this is something's going to blow your mind. I'm telling you guys this right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll tell you this. True Trading Group has set out to revolutionize this entire industry and to force change and to really level the playing field for retail traders so that you guys have the education that you need, but also the tools that you need and the professional guidance that you need to help you guys become successful. And we're always constantly adding to the platform. And we are, always building out new tools. We have a phenomenal development team that's always working on new tools and new products that we can add to the platform to just further add value to members and to help you with your trading. And we're busy today launching this new tool. That's why the price is actually still $10.93. You guys are lucky because it was supposed to be over $1,100 today. But we were so focused on the tool today that the price is still $10.93. Anyone that's on the live stream, you guys can join for a 50% discount. You get access to the whole, all of our courses, all of our tools and everything, including the tool that we just launched. But that price is going to be good just until midnight. So I want to have Adam. Here we go. Adam, come on. And why don't you show people this tool real quick, and then I can go over stuff with some more trade ideas and stuff, what we expect out of the markets tomorrow.
Can I got a one-on-one that I need to hop on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, we're too busy educating and mentoring.
Yeah, I got a one-on-one. I'm coming my one-on-one. So thank you all. Thanks to everybody who caught Tesla with me. It's all good.
Great job.
Thank you,
Great
Mike.
job. We'll see you in chat.
Yeah, bye, yeah.
Yeah, so guys, the moderators and we do one-on-one mentor sessions and mentor programs with our members. We work directly with them. We dig into their trading, figure out what they're doing wrong, where we can make adjustments to help them improve on their results. So Shai's going to go ahead and jump on one of those now. But I got Adam on here. If you guys don't know who this young fella is, he is my business partner and the co-founder of True Trading Group and the man behind all of the tools and the resources and the business end of True Trading Group. I'm the trader. This guy runs the business side of it and makes sure that you as members have access to the best quality of tools that can help you guys become successful as you possibly can. And he worked very hard over the last couple of months with our development team to launch this new product. Adam, tell them about it.
All right. Well, first off, what I want to show you is that with True Trading Group, what really makes us different here is that you get access to all of our courses, all of our new courses, and all of our tools and all of our new tools while you're a member. So there are no upsells for any new courses or new tools. There are no upsells for that. You get our university level 22 course trading and investing curriculum. You get the daily trading chat room and all of our alerts, daily watch list, 2 small private study groups per year. However, you also get, and these are not trial versions of this, these are the real versions of this that you get them at no additional cost for the entire year just by signing up. You get Benzinga Pro's live streaming newsfeed and Squawk, complete with government trades and insider trades. You get TradingView's premium charting software plus real-time streaming data, Trade Ideas real-time scanner, ETNA's state-of-the-art trading simulator, Quote Media's real-time streaming data and level 2. You get access to real-time options flow, unusual options data, and dark pool data. You get a social sentiment screener, analyst ratings, and stock profiles, on-demand video library with more than 600 hours of content, new content added every single day, premium blog and trading forums, and of course, like I said, any new courses, any new tools are included for free. That includes what I am about to show you right now. So, I want to make sure you understand that, with True Trading Group, not only are you getting the alerts and the education and everything else, you're getting Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, ETNA, and Quote Media, as well as real-time options flow, unusual options data, and dark pool data included at no extra charge. The full versions of these things, right? Today we added something new. There's been a lot of stuff going on, a lot of buzz about AI and how you can integrate AI into your, into trading and into finance, right? You literally have to be living under a rock to not know or hear about AI, right? And a lot of people, what they're doing is they're trying to make the AI models kind of predict what's going to happen in the SPY tomorrow, or they're trying to make it predict, the next breakout stock and whatever, right? Well, we had a different idea. So we actually, working with the company OpenAI, who I'm sure you heard of. If you heard of ChatGPT, then maybe maybe you don't know, but OpenAI is the company that owns ChatGPT. We were approved for an API, for basically a piece of code that allows us to connect to their technology. And what we have done is we have been able to integrate ChatGPT inside of True Trading Group, not to help you predict movement in a stock or the SPY or anything like that. We integrated it to help you learn and to help you become educated. And we are actually training our own AI model using ChatGPT. And so that way the answers are going to be all based upon its knowledge, but also our teachings and our knowledge as well, right? So let's dive in. This is our chat room. Okay, right now this is our chat room. I opened it up for this example. You can see we have our alerts up top. We have our chat down here. All that stuff, right? And then on the right, you see we have a chat now button. This is our customer service. And then to the left of that, there is now a little robot icon.
And just Adam, before you do, and guys, that big black box area, that's where the screen share is. So during the trading day, that's where you see the moderators' screens, because the moderators share our screens with you. So you see what we see. It's just black now because the moderators are not sharing their screen because the market's close.
Right. And then this little icon right here, this chart icon, that's where you'll access TradingView. You have pre and post market data, which you can tick on and off. You have different templates and layouts. You have insider trades, government trades. You have custom scanners you can build, right? It's crazy. There's a tremendous amount of things here for you. Back to the chat. So now there's a little icon on the bottom right of the screen. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you see the little purple robot on the bottom of the screen. Bottom right of the screen. Do you guys see a little purple robot? All right. So welcome to TTG GPT. All right. So here's what we do. You go ahead and you're chatting throughout the day. You're in chat throughout the day or wherever you are. This will be on the website and you can access it 24/7. You click here and then this pops up. It says, "Hi, are you ready to learn, trade, and profit?" Yes, I am. Excellent. And let's say we had a question, right? So somebody in chat, throw out a question for me. Okay. Just don't make it tied to real-time data. So ask it, how do you calculate a stop loss on options? Or what is what is bullish divergence? Or what are the best ways to use level 2, right? Check this out. Let's try, and I'll, okay, what is it? All right, what is the trade line? So I enter it in. It says, what is a trade line? Let's give it a second. A trade line is a record of a credit account on your credit. Oh. All right, let's try.
The trade line is just the word that's a 9 exponential moving average.
Oh, okay. So it's the 9 EMA.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you can't find that as an indicator.
Right. The trade line is like a informal trader's term, but the technical term is the 9 EMA.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Great question. The 9 EMA, the exponential moving average, is a technical analysis tool used by traders to help identify trend, direction, potential, right?
Yep.
Right here. Okay, perfect. Next question. What is the difference between the trade line and trend line? That's really test this thing. Okay. Is there another word for the trend line, or is that?
Well, no, I mean, a trend line is just a random trend. I would ask it. You can say, because you've heard a lot of talk recently about the US dollar, and you can ask it a question about is the US dollar going down good or bad for stocks? You can do something like that, helping you understand what the relationships are. Or maybe you hear me in chat and I'm saying, hey guys, at 2:00, the Fed beige book is going to be released at 2:00. This is something that can move the markets, and you don't know what those things are. Instead of you having to go on Google and search and go to figure out, you can go ahead right here in your little trader assistant and type in, what is the Fed beige book? Or why is it, as a trader, why do I care? Why should I care about the Fed beige book?
All right. So typically when the US dollar is going down in value, is that good or bad for the stock market? Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can, all of these questions that you have, you can now go ahead and you can ask.
Right in chat while you are trading, while you are keeping up with everybody. So here, a relationship between the value of the US dollar and the stock market can be complex and is not always straightforward. In general, when the US dollar is going down in value, it can be seen as a positive for the stock, right?
Right.
All right. And then somebody else typed, what is MACD divergence?
Mm-hmm. So guys, this is the very first version of our AI, and we are going to continue to train this over time, and it's going to get smarter and smarter and smarter based on our teachings, based on our tools, based on all of our education.
Right. So then it gives MACD divergence is a technical analysis tool that helps traders identify potential trend reversals. But then you could also get really creative, and you can say, you could do something like this, right? Let's try it. Something like, I have a full-time job. I have very little time to trade actively. Can you tell me what trading styles would be best for me and why? So here, as a busy professional, your time is limited and you need to optimize your trading strategy, position trading, and then it'll explain what it is, and swing trading. There you go, right? You can also, literally, you can have it do complex equation too. Mm-hmm. You can have it do complex equations. So I forget who it was yesterday. They asked me something really good. I forget what it was, but it was like how to calculate something. Anyways, it was very good.
Can help you, calculate your position size.
No, it was super complex with options, and it got it right.
Maybe factoring in the Greeks, like the theta.
Yeah, it was like something to do with that. It was great. Also, if anyone in here uses PineScript, go ahead and type the number 1 if you use Pine scripting or you code your own indicators, maybe. Maybe just type the number 1 and. So what's really cool, and again, like we're still training it, but this is something that you will have access to as well. Watch. Okay. Give me a sample of PineScript that creates an indicator. What was it, Mike, for when the 9 EMA for when what?
9 EMA crosses over VWAP.
Sucks. 9 EMA crosses over VWAP. And cross your fingers. And there you go.
Incredible.
It will actually, so we've used, so what we're doing is we take the documents, like the PineScript documents from TradingView, and we actually use that to train it as well. Same with Thinkorswim with their code. So eventually, as this progresses, you will be able to write your own custom indicators with this for free.
Yeah, so basically, guys, so we have something, you'll learn a setup in True Trading Group called the trade line VWAP crossover. And what Adam just did to break it down into simple terms is he just asked our AI to create a PineScript, which you can plug into TradingView and these other platforms, where it can create an indicator for you that will notify you when the trade line crosses over VWAP and the trade line VWAP crossover occurs, so that you can start trading off of that setup. And the AI just built for you that code for you to actually create that custom indicator.
Yeah, literally copy and paste with instructions.
Game changer.
Yeah.
This is an absolute and complete game changer. This is the type of stuff that you guys are going to have access to as a member of True Trading Group. But again, this is not something we just introduced this to the platform today, and there's no additional cost for it. Again, this is included with your membership, just like every other tool that we have.
Right. Like how do you calculate your risk when trading options? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
It's going to be accessible on your dashboard like within the next 5 minutes. There you go. Great question. Calculating risk in options trading is crucial because it can help determine if a trade is worth taking or not. There are a few factors to consider, and then it goes into examples and everything else.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, literally, this is going to change how people get, you have the courses, but now you have a companion in chat with everyone.
Yep. That's right? How I want you guys to look at it. Like that's the whole point of this. I want this to be like your trading companion, kind of like your sidekick during the day, that if you have questions, it's almost like if you have an assistant that knows the answer to everything. And instead of you having to take time away from your charts or your trading, or if you're looking at a scanner, you're watching CNBC, you're listening to the moderators talk, you can just type in the question that you have inside of this AI and let it give you the answer that you need instead of you having to go and Google, click on a bunch of different links or watch a YouTube how-to video or read through this definition on this website and compare it to this. No, based on all of our teachings and all of our educational material and content, this TTG GPT is going to continue to learn and get smarter and smarter and smarter. And you guys will be able to lean on this and use this as kind of like your little trading companion, your trading assistant during a trading day. It's an absolute game changer.
Yeah. So somebody's saying, where does the information come from? It's part from OpenAI's training, but a lot of it is also based on our training. So I have it go through all of our courses, all of our lessons, all of our workshops, everything. And that's what I have it do. And then based on that, it builds files and then actually, learns. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, this is for anyone that's getting started. This is massive, massive. And then the next part of this is integrating live data in it.
Right. That's our next goal. Because you don't have ChatGPT doesn't have live data. It's not connected to the internet. So our goal is to get live data into this AI so it could start giving you, if you ask a question specifically about a particular stock or the price or a support level, or hey, what's the current high of the day for this stock or whatever it is, right? You'll be able to then start to get that information from it. But because like ChatGPT doesn't have that, it's not live data, it's not connected to the internet. It's a learning AI that went through, all those years of training and education and content. Ours, we want to connect to live feeds, live data feeds that we can, start to do even crazier things with this AI tool. And that's our next step. This is the very first version. We just released it and announced it today to the platform. And we will continue to evolve this and we will continue to improve this. This is going to be an absolute game changer that I think True Trading Group has already separated itself. I think we're miles and light years ahead of every other platform and group that is out there. And this is just one more tool that's going to catapult us further ahead in just leading the charge in the industry of retail trading and retail investing and really leveling the playing field and continuing to help retail traders finally reach their goal of becoming consistently profitable traders. And this is going to help us do that.
How many of you are not members of True Trading Group that are seeing this? And what do you think?
Yeah, for those of you that are not members, what do you guys think? Yeah, Colton, eventually. But that's, you'll have to have the real time data for that.
Yes, you can use it when the chat room is closed. It's going to be on every page of the website.
Yeah. This is it. Adam is just showing it to you right now inside chat, just so you can see how easy it is to use.
Yeah, see, you can have it up like this, and then you can minimize it and go on about your trading.
Right.
We want everyone to be able to have access to this, and to be able to use it, and you will, and it's at no additional cost. It's at no additional cost. What is this? Somebody just sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize that there's really no longer a question that we're a cult. With the latest AI edition, we've got an automatic device that's expounding on our teachings. So it's official. We're a cult, but only in the cutest and best ways.
I mean, I wouldn't use cult. I would just say family. But, True Trading guys, you got to realize this is you either get on board or you get left behind, because we are continuing to evolve and continuing to adapt and continue to revolutionize the retail trader and investor. And that's why we have members in over 100 different countries. We are a global platform and a global community. And with continued new innovations like this tool that I'm showing you guys here, the value that you get in the True Trading platform, none of our competitors can even come close to achieving, never mind surpassing. It's just not possible with the deals that we've been able to work out with a lot of our downstream partners to give you guys the Benzinga newsfeed, Quote Media's full book level 2, Trading Views charts, Trade Ideas scanner, congressional trade, social sentiment scanner, trading journals, analyst ratings, the chat, the TTG GPT AI assistant. I mean, there's nobody else can touch this. Not to mention you're going to get a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through working at a hedge fund. You're not getting, just a couple of courses I threw together in my mother's basement and charging you $2,000 for it. That's not the way that it works here at True Trading Group, guys.
So this is our dashboard, super clean. All of this information is real time. You get pre-market, post-market data. Everything. You guys literally get everything for that 1-year membership. It's all there. I'm stoked to be able to bring this to you guys, really.
The last unicorn goes, that's exactly what my husband says. He says I'm in a cult.
Oh, it's the only cult that'll actually make you money.
Yeah, all the other cults cost you money.
So, anyways, really, really glad to be able to offer this to you all. This is a huge, huge step forward.
Yeah, man.
So
awesome. Really, really cool. Very excited, guys. Very excited for the future of True Trading Group. You guys know that we have, just a revolutionary platform over the last several years, and we really, truly are just getting started. I know, I might say that we are going to completely change retail trading and investing forever, and we're going to be the reason why Wall Street no longer refers to retail traders as dumb money. If you don't believe that statement, then just get the hell out of my way. Because what we have done with this platform over the last couple of years is just, what True Trading Group has become in helping retail traders reach their goals is nothing short of incredible. And we're just getting started.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. So either get on board or good luck, because you will have tens of thousands of True Trading Group members and traders that are going to be on the other side of your trades. And you have to start asking yourself, do you trust yourself, your skill set, and your ability enough to be on the opposite side of me or any one of the members of True Trading Group, knowing the education and the tools that we have at our disposal? Whenever you buy a stock, guess what? Somebody else is selling it to you. Do you trust yourself to be on the other side of a trade from us? So either get on board or get out of our way. That's True Trading Group. So there you have that. All right, folks. I love it. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for what the future holds for this platform and for this community.
Mm-hmm. How long have you guys been doing this for people? Since end of 2016. We have been, it didn't start this way with all the tools and everything else, but since the end of 2016. Are you guys online and live at 12 noon? No. You not on YouTube. We're in our chat all day.
Yeah, we power. I'm not sure if you meant on YouTube, but we're live in our chat room with our members all day, from pre-market, early in the morning, all the way through until the market closes. Like True Trading Group, there's 9 professional traders with you during the day, and we're all with you from pre-market through to the after-hour session. We're not gone after like 1 or 2 hours. I think that's the question he's asking, because there's a lot of other groups out there that trade until like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then they're gone, and the members are just left to fend for themselves on their own devices. So we are live with you for the entire trading session.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. We didn't get a chance to update the price today. We are gonna update the price this evening at midnight. You know, I got 10 laptops today. And yeah, that's where we're at. I got 10 laptops. We're gonna move the price up to over 1,100 tonight. We were gonna do it tonight. I'm sorry, last night, but we were really busy getting this done. Now that it's done, we can continue to raise the price as we have been. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, we power us. We have no lives. We're literally. I mean, guys, are we not on with you 24? Like, I mean, like all day, every day.
Yeah, we really
Of
are.
course, you can ask questions. That's part of it. You know, is that you get.
Oh,
I mean,
of course, we power us. We encourage it. We encourage it. That's why we're with you the whole day. The mods and I are. You guys can chat and you can talk and you can ask questions and we answer your questions. We tell you what we see. We tell you what we're going to buy, what we're going to sell, what we're doing, what we're thinking, what we expect to happen next.
yeah, we power us. Our members tell us to go home and spend time with our families.
Yes. I had someone DM me today that was like, Mike, brother, you got to take some time off. You work too hard. Somebody messaged me today. But we live, breathe, eat, sleep this stuff, guys. I'd say there's two things that I'll never turn down a conversation about. That's stocks and sports. So I love this stuff. I'd be doing it anyway. And I'd rather do it with the thousands of members of True Trading Group that I now consider family. So.
Yep. All right. So tonight at midnight, we're going to move the price up above 1,100. We're going to continue to walk it up. I think especially after with this new tool that's now available for free to all members. I don't think there's any question. I mean, there wasn't really a question before, but as we continue to add stuff like this, there isn't going to be much of a question that this membership is worth far more than what our competitors are charging. And we're still charging far less.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you take a quick look at any other company that is out there right now. OTA, Warrior Trading, MeatCap, whatever it is. I am telling you, this is leaps and bounds above what it is that you get there.
It's not even the same conversation, to be honest.
No, it is not. So... And look, that's how we've grown. We've grown through the support of our members. We've grown because we show up for people. We've grown the way that we have. We've grown from a couple hundred members in 2016 to almost 12,000 members. Cool. I'm just trying to ensure that I can spend the time to leverage the membership. Of course you can spend the time to leverage the membership. You don't need to be in here all day, all the time. Nobody does that. If that was the case, we'd have 10 members. People have to work. People have lives. This is built around people that have, busy schedules. And yeah, Joe, put it up. This is for people that have, busy schedules and oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's so good.
It is really good.
Wow. Oh, Joe, did you just make that now, Joe?
No, he made it earlier, I think.
Oh. That is so good. Wow.
Look, Stephen Kemp, I became a member 2 weeks ago. Hey. Christian Lira says, I'm new. I joined Vantage Point. Then this is not Vantage Point. And I'm sorry that you joined Vantage Point because they're completely...
I don't even know who that is.
Vantage Point is a very old... not very old. They're a much older company. They never really innovated much. But they've been around for a long time. They're very antiquated.
I never even heard of them.
Yeah, they're okay. I mean, they're not like scam artists or anything. They're just It's just old. It's antiquated.
Very cool. Well, guys, yeah, listen, if you guys want to take advantage, you guys get a free laptop here this evening. You got a 50% discount before
Yo,
we break.
Steven signed up 2 weeks ago, already made his membership back.
That's incredible. There you go, Steven. Boom. Joined 2 weeks ago, already made his membership back. Absolutely incredible.
Here, look at Maria. I own a bakery and bake plus work part-time for a doctor and never take TTG out of my ear. I learn every day, even if I don't trade every day. These guys are awesome. There you go.
Wow. There you have it, folks. So there it is. That's what I'm telling you guys. That's what's actually really possible here. So, I would, if you guys want to take advantage, we got 10 of the laptops available, and then we're going to move the price over 1,100 at midnight tonight. So if you guys want all of our courses and all of our tools, Joe, why don't you post up the link actually to all of our courses so that interested viewers can see the list of the syllabus that they're going to have access to. We are giving you guys a chance here at still the 50% off discount. The price is normally $2,212 for the whole year, but you can get it today for just $1,093 for the whole year. There's no upsell for courses. There's no upsell for tools. All the tools are included, including the AI bot we just showed you. All of our courses are included. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop up there in the checkout cart, you see that laptop icon. As long as you see that, that's how you know that you're getting one of the 10. If you don't see a laptop in the checkout cart, that means that we've completely sold out of all. Now, laptop, it's free. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We got members in 100 different countries. We will get you that laptop as long as you live on planet Earth. You don't have to enter your address when you sign up. You're going to get a welcome email instead. In the welcome email will be instructions how to claim your laptop. So be on the lookout for that welcome email. We also offer a double your money back guarantee, guys. I believe so strongly in the platform that we have created and our platform's ability to help you reach your goals that if anyone joins True Trading Group, I will give you back double your money if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group and still fail to make back $1,093 at least one time during your membership. So I'll give you back $2,186. That is a commitment that I'm willing to make to you when you join our platform. Now, I can offer you that very simply because we have only had to give a refund to roughly 2.51% of our users since 2016. 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members of our platform. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with well over 2,000 reviews. I can offer you a double your money back guarantee because I don't think that you need it. But it's there for peace of mind. It's there so that you can hold us accountable. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and claim yours. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed included. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. The news feed is included in your membership. Congressional trading data, it's included in your membership. The the Trading View charting software, it's included. Quote Media's full book level 2. The Trade Ideas scanner is on our platform all day, so you guys can use it to see what are the hottest stocks are in the day. A simulator from ETNA lets you trade stocks, options, and crypto and futures with fake money, but real-time data so you can practice. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. All of it's included. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, a social sentiment scanner, a trading journal, all of our watch lists that we publish in the morning so that you guys know exactly where we're focusing our time, energy, and attention during a trading day. Of course, all the courses are included. There's no VIP courses that cost another $1,000 after you join. You just pay the $1,093 here today. You get a double your money back guarantee. You get a free laptop, and you get all of our courses and all of our tools. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. If you're currently a trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous annual member, and you guys want the $1093 price point, you have to send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen in order for us to whitelist your email address. Okay, that's how we'll be able to give you guys this discount. Also, if you have any questions at all about our membership, you guys can send a text message to that number as well. I'm an oil gas worker in Northern Alberta, Canada. I work around 300 hours a month. Would I be able to make this work and have the time to take the courses? East Coast Canuck, we actually have members that also do work up in the Canadian oil fields. So absolutely 1000% yes. The majority of our members do have full-time jobs. Maybe members, if you guys want to comment real quick, members, you just tell me what you do for a living. This way we can help out East Coast Canuck. You guys can see for yourself, or East Coast Canuck, you can see for yourself what some of our members do for a living. And maybe if you see anyone that is commenting that actually works in the oil and gas industry as well. I know that we have people that work in the oil and gas industry, also in the US, but also up in Canada as well, because I've done one-on-one mentor sessions with them, and we actually went over with them like different trading styles and strategies for when they're out working in the oil fields, and are not really, don't have the best of internet access or whatever it is, and coming up with different trading styles and strategies that really work for them. So I know we do have many people that do work in the oil and gas industry. So you can just read some of the comments that come through in chat right now from some members telling you what they do for a living. All right. So again, guys, go to ttgoffer.com. The price should already say $10.93. If for some reason it doesn't, just use the coupon code TTG121. Again, that's TTG121. You click apply code, the price will drop to $10.93, but it should already say $10.93. And then again, you see the laptop, that's you're getting one. And then you guys get the double your money back guarantee and everything else that I just said to you. All right. If you have any questions, don't forget, text us 786-505-4049. I am an oil and gas worker too on supply vessels, Gulf of Mexico. I trade off my phone when I have signal up to 200 miles offshore. There you go. And I love the username, Sea Trader. So East Coast Canuck, you can see right there, Sea Trader, oil and gas worker, works on vessels out in the Gulf of Mexico. And there you go. You can see right there. There, Silverstream is a truck driver, picks up freight from Chicago rail yards, the busiest hub in the whole country. He said, I barely have time to poop, but I still manage to learn, trade, and profit. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, East Coast Canuck, to answer your question, but the answer is undoubtedly absolutely yes. Jeep Hemi says, I invested over $10,000 in other groups, newsletters, alerts, etc. But since joining TTG, I was able to cancel every other monthly service because everything is already included in TTG for a lot less. Exactly. Exactly. Bull Flag works on a cruise ship in the Baltic Sea. Very cool. Yep. No problem. Hey, East Coast Canuck, our pleasure, man. Our pleasure, brother. Hope to see you join the group. Hope to trade with you soon one day. So again, guys, go to ttgoffer.com. And if you see a laptop, then you are getting one. Nine to 5 engineer making an extra paycheck each month because of TTG. Now we're talking. Colton Brown, I love it, man. Colton Brown, you've been an excellent addition to the member, man. Excellent addition. All right. Guys, again, if you have any questions at all, send a text message to 786-505-4049. That's the phone number that is right down there.
It's not just for questions.
I said
you got, huh?
I know. I literally just 4 minutes. I just said.
All right, go ahead.
If you're a previous trial or previous annual member, text that number. We have to whitelist your email address. And if you also have any questions about your trading group at all, anything, we're fully transparent, open book. You also text that number, 786-505-4049. That's right. Memphis Street Doc says, only thing people regret is not joining sooner. That is the absolute truth. That is the absolute truth. All right, folks. Let me show you guys before we go. I want to show you guys one more example of the gap and kind of go that I talked to you guys about with regards to Tesla, because Roku was the exact same situation. Roku was the exact same scenario, and again, just like with regards to the Tesla trade, before the market ever opens, I was going over with members inside of chat regarding Roku and regarding the whole trading game plan with Roku and why we were looking for that stock to be a short today and where we were looking for it to be a short. This is the exact same, it's a very similar type of setup to the Tesla trade that you all just saw myself break down for you. You saw Shai break down for you, and then you heard the analysis from the video clip that we played for you before the market opens. Let's go ahead. I got another video clip for you. Again, this is from pre-market. This is before the market ever opened, talking about the trade game plan with regards to Roku. Let's go ahead and play that clip. I guess we're not going to play that clip because I don't think Adam is paying attention to me right now. It appears that he does not have the video clip loaded yet. So bear with us, folks, for just a minute. Adam gets the video clip loaded. And here we go.
Roku, right? Roku. Again, we're back down to the bottom end of this channel. And, you know, when I probably should be saying, okay, well, let's get long Roku at the bottom end of this channel because that's what's worked for the last 2 months. Every time you get down to 60, buy it, and you end up getting a $3 to $4 move to the upside. But I feel like this channel is going to break. I feel like the channel is going to break. And what I'm looking for today on Roku is a move back to like 62, 61.75, 61.75, 62. That's going to be yesterday's lows, yesterday's close. And if Roku can't regain that level, I'm going to try to get short it there and then see if we can work our way back to that 60 level and then really pressure 60 and see if that level can break.
So there you guys heard right there. That's the Roku video clip. That's again from pre-market. And again, what we talk about here, guys, is not chasing a stock on the gap down. So see, you have the gap down and we don't chase the gap down. Now, a lot of inexperienced traders would have a tendency where the stock gaps down, heads lower. Inexperienced traders chase this move and they go, oh, short, short, short. The stock is crashing. The stock is crashing. Short, short, short. And then the inexperienced trader goes ahead and gets stopped out. They go, oh, I'll set my stop loss at the high of the day. And then the inexperienced trader gets stopped out right here. And as the inexperienced trader, those members that are not part of True Trading Group are getting stopped out of their positions. Meanwhile, members of True Trading Group are just getting into their positions. Why? Because we know where the proper entry areas are. And instead of chasing price, we let price come to us. So you identify these price areas, which you just heard me talk about there on Roku. That's going to be yesterday's lows. I just drew that line. I just drew this line across yesterday's lows, looking for that to be resistance. Roku bounces up into that region. And then that gives people their entry opportunities right up here inside of this region. And then you can see the stock then absolutely just rolls over and completely falls out of bed. And the rest is history, right? I mean, this is right off the pre-market game plans and watch list. You heard me say, you know, some people might want to be getting long Roku down there because it's the bottom end of a channel. And that channel has held for the last several weeks. I'll clear out this chart for you guys and you can see it. This has held for weeks. I mean, just look at this channel. This channel has held for weeks. And finally today you broke it, right? But that's what I'm talking about, how you're going to have some people that would say, okay, well, let's just get long Roku. And you heard me talk about it on that video clip. Guys, I think this level breaks and let's look to be short back in front of those lows. And we got right back. There's the previous day's low. There it is. That's the previous day's low. And then there's your resistance, right? There's a resistance and this stock just rolls itself over. But I'm telling you, there might even be viewers on here that are not members that probably this even happened to, where you probably got overly excited, or this has happened to many of you in the past. You go, oh, the stock's tanking. You get short. You set your stop loss, at the high of the day because that's what you saw on YouTube, and the stock then stops you out, and you're getting stopped out at the same time. Members of True Trading Group are getting in. And it's all about your trade idea was right. You wanted a short Roku. That was your idea, but you still lost money on it. You can't let that happen. You can't be right and still lose money. And the only reason why you're right and you still lose money is because your execution is very, very poor. Your analysis is good, but your execution is poor. Learn where the proper entries for your trade ideas lie. Instead of you just chasing price action, learn the proper areas. If you want to be short a particular stock, learn the price area for the ideal short entry. You want to be long a stock, learn the prices for an ideal long entry instead of chasing all these candles and continuously getting stopped out only to see the trade work itself in your favor 1 to 2 hours later. Stop that bleeding, cut it off now, get a real education, and be with myself and the rest of the TTG family day in and day out, inside chat. We're on the mobile app. You can't be in front of your computer. Don't worry about it. We have a mobile app that lets you stay connected to us, even if you guys are not in front of a computer. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead. Let me show you guys the actual platform. I'll show you the platform so you guys know exactly what the $1,093 membership fee gets you. So let's go on over to the platform. I'll show it to you because, like I said, everything is included when you guys do join. You're going to get our chat room, of course. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We'll call out trades in real time. We're with you from pre-market till after hours. You guys got the mobile app that you can be on your cell phone, even if you're not in front of your computer, getting all of our real-time push notifications whenever moderators enter and exit trades. You also get 2 small private study group sessions to speed up your learning curve, really get you guys started on the right track. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live up to the second news alerts inside of our chat. Congressional trading data. So you guys can track the trades being made by members of Congress. All members of True Trading Group go into main chat for an important message from myself before Glenny's workshop. Again, members of True Trading Group, I have a quick announcement, a message for you guys inside of our chat room. So just go into the main chat room now. When we're done with this live, I'll be in there in just a minute, and I have an important message for you guys. For those of you that are not members, you also get TradingView's premium charting software. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. Make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. A simulator from ET&A. Again, that lets you trade stocks, options, and crypto and futures with fake money, but real-time data. You get a proprietary scanner, lets you create your own custom scans, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. All of this is included, guys. A trading journal tracks your trades, breaks it down to the numbers and statistics for you. A social sentiment scanner. Okay, we'll show you guys what stocks are being talked about most on social media. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. And, of course, all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. You get beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, chart psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. You get access to all of it. There's no upsell for additional VIP special courses. You also get a video library that's got about 600 hours of workshops that we've conducted with members covering different topics. And then you can start attending these workshops live once you guys become a full-time member. Now, folks, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group, and are unable to make back $1,093 at least once, the cost of a membership. If you can't make that back at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $2,186, double your membership. And the next 10 people to join will get themselves a brand new free laptop. You'll know you're getting a laptop as long as you see one in your checkout cart. Just go to ttgoffer.com and claim your laptop, and the price of $1093, that's a 50% discount. That's good until midnight. If you're a previous trial or previous member, you have to text us to whitelist your email address. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. You can also text that number if you have any questions about anything. We're fully transparent and open book, 786-505-4049. Members, head into main chat for a quick message. Those of you that are not, join ttgoffer.com or make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn on notifications. I'll see you guys.